Hello, everyone. It is 7:39 a.m. and I don't know if Nintendo dropped an announcement of this in advance or if this was a shadow dropped direct. But I'm doing the reaction anyway. It's a 18-minute, 55-second long thingy, so you know it's got some meat to it. I haven't had one of those for a while. Real quick, let's do I want to do an audio check real quick. Correct. But I'm doing the reaction anyway. Okay, sounds like I'm coming out clearly. Let's turn down the video volume so you can actually hear my voice when I am talking. And alright, I'm gonna start playing the video now. RP through M. Ooh. Due to COVID-19, release dates and other information are subject to change. Yes, that. Keep showing us that disclaimer. It's good to know. October.
Welcome to our last Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase of the year. Today, we'll continue delivering the latest information on games from our publishing and development partners. First, here's an update on the latest installment in the Bravely series from Square Enix, Bravely Default 2.
You're just
Please
gonna
take a
say
look.
what it is before you even show it. Is this series good?
You are finished, hero of light.
I am a hero of light, no longer.
Oh, I was gonna say that was just. You are finished, hero of light.
Must
I am
be
a
the
hero of
bravery
light.
of all.
Don't worry. We'll do what you need us to do.
Well, whatever's going on, there's no turning back now.
All right? We've got a world to save.
Ooh, yeah. You gotta love the sad ones.
And I can't let that happen. He's all I have.
Protect! Protect! Protect!
What have I done?
It'll be time for you to wake up soon.
What does
Oh,
that
these are
mean?
turn-based RPGs. I didn't really play them because
You must
I'm
find
not
that
really
out
big on the
for
idea of playing
yourself.
an RPG on 3DS. Or just handhelds in general, really. I like to be
And that
in
can
the
mean
comfort of
only
my
one
chair in
thing.
front of the
Thou
TV to do that.
art one of us. A hero of light.
So this is Switch, so I guess there's not an excuse anymore. 2! I thought Bravely Second was the sequel. Is this a Xenoblade Chronicles X thing?
4 heroes, guided by the crystals, are united on the continent of Excellent,
Wait, this
where an
game's been advertised
unforgettable
for a while
adventure
now.
brings them
Actually,
face to face
that's
with a
right.
host of
I thought it was out
colorful
already.
characters.
You're fairies, aren't you?
Princess, I take what I want, and no one can stop me.
I like him.
But you cannot stop the inevitable.
Calamity stuff's just a load of bull that some drongo made up.
Let's meet some
Man,
of the
that guy's got
asterisk holders
great
our
hair.
heroes will encounter and learn a little more about each of their jobs. Doug, bearer of the Vanguard Asterisk.
Filthy, stinking rich.
Vanguards like Doug take
Is that
advantage of their
Brannigan from
stout
Futurama?
defenses in order to protect allies. They can also deliver devastating blows using their shields. Orpheus, bearer of the Bard Asterisk.
Can you even
Orpheus drinking a
imagine it?
40
Bards
in a
are
death
talented
basket.
musicians whose melodies can both help allies and hinder enemies. Many of their abilities affect multiple targets, making their presence on the battlefield crucial. Anyhow, bearer of the Beastmaster Asterisk.
Bernard says I have to stop you.
Beastmasters have the power to summon and control monstrous creatures. They can also use their skills to capture monsters to fight alongside them during battle. Shirley, bearer of the Gambler Asterisk.
Then either anti-up or run along.
Gamblers tend to have luck on their side, but are also prone to pushing it, risking everything for a moment's glory. Be careful, however. The wheel won't always spin in their favor.
Death!
These are just
Wow, that
some of the
actually was
characters
death.
you'll meet in the early stages of the game. We'll be introducing more asterisk holders in the future, so please stay tuned. We asked fans to provide feedback on the demo released in March 2020,
Oh my God,
and we
that-
received
yeah.
over 20,000 responses to
okay.
our survey.
That demo was that long
Fans
ago and
mentioned the
game still isn't
difficulty
out?
level and the controls in particular,
think just
so
COVID's
we're
the
now
reason for
focused
that.
on making those adjustments. A video summarizing the changes that have been made based on the feedback will be posted soon on the official Nintendo YouTube channel. And finally, Bravely Default 2 will launch on February 26th, 2021.
When your demo
Pre-orders
comes out almost
begin
a year before the
today on
game does.
Nintendo eShop. We hope you're looking forward to seeing lots more of Bravely Default 2. And so, our 4 heroes begin their adventure.
That looks like more than.
All right, let's get into the headlines.
That wasn't a headline.
Cultivate your farm and your life.
Cows.
Long ago, your pioneering grandfather and his
Chickens.
friends founded the charming community of Olive Town.
Weed.
You've always dreamed of living there. And now, you've decided to take over your grandfather's farm. You
Horse.
leave your old life and the city behind to start afresh in Olive Town.
This guy's going in style.
But what awaits you there is a vast, overgrown, and untamed forest. Cultivate your farm from the ground up in the latest Story of Seasons adventure.
Oh, it's a new.
Chop down
it's
the
a new
mini
harvest
trees that
moon.
blanket your land to clear space for your fields.
I'm sure enough people know this already, but I just want to remind everyone: Story of Seasons. is
Along the
Harvest
way,
Moon, and
you'll
Harvest
discover
Moon
all
is not
sorts of
Harvest
flora
Moon.
and fauna in the forest. You might even come across rundown facilities.
You'd be
Get fruit and
surprised how many
vegetable
people
seeds to
don't
grow on your
realize
farm,
this.
and tame wild livestock that can be nurtured, raised, and given homes. As you cultivate your farm, you'll be able to do more and discover new places to mine, fish, and forage.
Llama.
Will you sow fields as far as the eye can see? Or construct a massive ranch with lots of barns and coops? Your farm's layout is completely up to you. And if you're looking to socialize, why not get to know the locals?
Oh wait, there were people
Nurture
living
your
in that.
relationships, and wedding bells
completely-
might be in your future.
That town was like completely like it looked abandoned. There were people living there in that
Your farm
place
life
with
awaits
trees
in
and
Story
like,
of
the weeds
Seasons,
everywhere.
Pioneers of Olive Town, cropping up on Nintendo Switch, March 23rd. Survive and thrive in a post-apocalyptic future.
Can anyone really thrive in a post-apocalypse?
We inherited a wasteland. Uncharted lands of dead soil and barren rivers. Uniting together was our only option. Slowly, we started to pick up the pieces.
She said like we inherited,
built a
and what I
new
imagined was like her grandpa on his
A safe
deathbed being
haven
like,
in a
all right,
hostile
you get this
world.
shitty place. I don't
A
even know
place
why
where
I
we
own
could
it,
start
but
over
it
on a
sucks.
clean
Here,
slate.
take it. Whatever.
Where
This is gonna be an
we
only CG
would set the
trailer, isn't it?
rules And choose our
Well,
own path.
Actually, yeah. What I do know is I don't know what genre of game this is. It looks like one of those build your community games. So we're
Fate
going
of
for
the
2
Greek
for 2 on
gods
that.
rests in your hands. From Ubisoft comes a brand new open-world game based on the world of Greek mythology.
We want to make money
As
off of
Phoenix,
Breath of the
you'll
Wild
explore a
success.
vast fantasy world filled with gods and monsters alike. Run, swim, climb, ride horses, and soar across the sky.
Yeah, this really does look like a Breath of the Wild knockoff.
Clash with titans using 3 weapons. A sword for quick hits.
Especially the
An
grassy
axe for
areas.
devastating blows. And a bow for long-range shots.
It's just like the lighting
Change
and
weapons on the fly and chain powerful attacks in fast-paced
just like the
combat.
lighting and the
By
environment. Although
solving
the
challenging
character
puzzles,
models
you'll be
themselves
gifted with
look
new
very
abilities from the
unique.
gods. adding
the
variety and
armor
versatility
also,
to your arsenal.
like that glowy effect and shit.
You can also upgrade armor and acquire new skills.
And that
Give
menu
you
too.
complete customization freedom. With deadly battles against legendary creatures and grand encounters with mighty gods on the horizon, a new legend is waiting to be told. Fulfill your destiny when Immortals Fenyx Rising launches on Nintendo Switch December 3rd. Pre-orders begin today. Here's a sneak peek at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
I mean, isn't that what this
Fierce
whole
strategy
thing
plus epic action equals Bakugan.
Bakugan!
It's up to you to build
Oh,
the best
yeah!
team. Duke it out in high-energy battles. You can also compete online in head-to-head multiplayer. Become the ultimate champion in Bakugan Champions of Vestroia. Coming exclusively to Nintendo
What
Switch
even
November 3rd.
was this
How are your
franchise?
negotiating skills? You'll need them in Griftlands Nintendo Switch Edition, a deck-building roguelike game. Or you could always let your fists do the talking. Every decision
I'd
matters
like to
in each
exclusively
playthrough,
let my
whether it's the
fists do
jobs
the
you
talking.
take, the friends
I'm
you
a
make,
fist kinda guy.
or the cards you collect.
That did not
Explore
come
this
out
gritty
right.
sci-fi world on Nintendo Switch Summer 2021. El Presidente is back. The fate of your island is in your hands. Build and rule your island nation on large archipelagos. Take care of your subjects' needs and
There's a
send
lot of
agents to
community
steal world
building
monuments.
games in this
Tropical
Direct, I'm
6
noticing.
lands on Nintendo
This is the
Switch
third
November
one.
6th. Pre-orders begin today. The Ruthless Agent 47 returns, deadlier than ever.
How much does he cost? I don't know why, but a lot of the shots just back to back seem kind of give this almost parody feel, despite the fact that it's not.
Corruption is everywhere. Can you regain control?
They'll try to stop me.
As people with opposing desires typically try to
But
do.
I'm stronger than them.
Okay, all right, okay, you're gonna win. You're stronger than them.
We're stronger. I know what I must do.
She sounds like someone who's very sure of herself, and I can appreciate that.
I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together.
I'm the control person. I control things.
Get your beam katana ready.
Oh my god, they're finally talking about it.
Ah, my stomach hurts. I need a toilet. Perfect location.
Hey gamers! Today's title is No More Heroes 3. The hero in the middle of the action is Travis Touchdown,
You got
the
a mean
legendary
costume.
assassin who has twice claimed the #1 spot in the assassin rankings.
This series is in my backlog. Like, I own the first one, but I haven't actually gotten around to playing it. One of these days, because I've heard really good things about this series.
Gamers have but one goal. Just destroy all those nasty aliens. Now, fight.
Fight!
Even if you haven't played the prequels, it's awesome. But it's even more awesome if you play the prequels first.
I mean, that's what I
Welcome
like
to
to
the
do.
Garden of Madness.
Bring it on. I'll give you a little kiss. What? You got news? Does it have to be like now? For reals? The first No More Heroes is getting ported to Nintendo Switch. Hell yeah! No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle is coming to the Switch too!
Oh, nice, nice.
When's
It's
it
always
drop?
nice to see Switch ports of old games, seriously. Just put every game in existence on this console. I think...
Super Moe!
This one shot here is everything I want to see, ever.
We're just about to wrap up this Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. But before we go, we have 2 more titles to talk about from our partners at HAL Laboratory and Koei Tecmo Games.
Ooh, HAL!
Perform all sorts of odd jobs. As a UFO...
UFO Kirby. Oh, it's Final Fantasy VII.
Your mission is simple. Help people.
You're only a UFO part
Use
of
your
the
trusty
time,
claw
though.
to grab,
Like,
carry,
after
and
about
stack objects. From
6
arranging
hours,
sweets
you just turn into a person.
to fishing
It's very inconvenient, actually. It's
to building a castle, you'll perform all sorts of
made the
part-time
job harder
jobs.
than I would have liked it to be.
You finish a job by carrying objects and stacking them. But depending on certain factors, like how you stack them, you might be able to get a higher score.
I guess the whole UFO catcher thing would work better if you are the
Additionally,
UFO,
by
'cause
passing
you
a
can be more
Joy-Con controller
precise.
to a friend, you can perform jobs together. Besides taking on part-time work, there are other modes you can enjoy, including exploring ruins filled with treasure, stacking objects as high as you can, and more.
Stack that. Kirby!
Help the people of this world as a UFO. Part-time UFO launches on Nintendo Switch today.
Nice. Zelda. I'm not surprised it's showing the Hyrule Warriors sequel. Age of Calamity, that's what it's called.
Rule 1 of the researcher's code is to never give up.
Above all else, your duty is of the utmost importance.
My boy.
Impressive.
Now this! Off with you! Here it goes!
The stupendous chief of the Yiga Clan, Master Koga! Is gonna kill you all!
You know, I'm kind of glad they're sticking to voice acting, because, like, regardless of, like, what you actually think of the voice acting in question, the original Hyrule Warriors could have really benefited from it itself.
I've said enough. The time has come to show you what I'm made of.
Alright, Falco. Yeah, the Falco jokes are kind of played out, aren't they? So, if this is like the 100 years ago time, isn't this gonna be like a bad ending no matter what? Aren't things just gonna go to shit horrendously by the end of this?
Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. A story of the great calamity that occurred 100 years before The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. This game launches soon, but if you're ready to protect Hyrule, a demo will be available today.
Aw yeah, let's go.
In the demo, you can play all of Chapter 1 and carry over save data to the full game once purchased.
Oh, that's... I love the practice
Start
of demos
defending
doing
the
that.
kingdom with the demo available today. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity will launch on November 20th. That concludes our last Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase of the year. Thank you for watching.
Alright. That was a solid direct. You know, most of the stuff in here is actually like stuff that people would be interested in playing as opposed to shovelware garbage like most of these direct minis have been. But yeah, this one was solid. Had a lot of stuff that lots of people would like to see. So yeah, you know, I give it an A. An A for Apple. I don't know. I'm still waking up here. It's 8 a.m. now. I am going to the show's over now, so I'm gonna get back to work on Smash Team Games and Smash World, because I got deadlines to meet on that shit. But until next time, everyone, thank you for watching, and you guys have a good night. Or good morning, actually. It's morning. I just kind of did the Some Call Me Jolly thing out of it was just what came to mind, actually. I'm not happy about that. Good night, good morning, everyone, and goodbye.